What is up, all from Beans? It's Gage here, and I just want to make a quick video. Just had a beautiful insight, and today I'm having my interview. Feel really good about it, manifesting to the minimum, to the maximum with it. But I was reading Daily Stoic, and you know what? Let me read it to you guys because it's just it's so beautiful. And you gotta kind of guy. This isn't to always take it literally, but also take as much as you can out of it, because everyone has kind of a different perspective, because we're all in different paths of life. The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surely they are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I've seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing and share the divine. So none of them can hurt me, no one can input me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We are born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel angry at someone, to turn your back on them, these are obstructions. I love that, and everyone's going to have different faults and perspectives of it. But what I got from it was, these natures of, like, people that you see as that, they're acting like assholes, or people are just very unkind to you, or even are manipulative. You know, these are not. It's normal, especially when it's come out. Especially since we have egos, it's very normal to have these things. For different reasons, environment, how we grew up, our belief system, really, that especially how the world is built, those are very natural things. But they're not the core of the heart to me. To me, I don't think it's the core of the heart. I believe we are made to love, and even that's a true fact. We are made to love. Um, and that really just hit me today, and it's not to take it personally. They're not to be like, man, what? Why are they being rude to me? Because you make it personal, you make it about yourself, but it's not about you. It's about them. Actually, when someone does that, it reflects more themselves than you. Usually a thing that really they're attacking themselves. When they attack you, they're attacking themselves. This goes to someone in belief, but also we're mirrors to each other. And and that, to me, when I started to realize that was such a beautiful saying. And all the people that I might have seen, like, oh man, why did I even hang out with them? They were mirrors to ourselves. And that was a beautiful lesson for me as well. So, like, even when I go to my interview, if even the person I meet super fucking rude to me, um, and I'm feeling some anger bubble up, it's okay to feel that, but don't implement yourself in ugliness. Don't react to their emotions to themselves, what they're treating themselves like. You stay. Don't take it personally, and just keep flowing. Take a deep breath. I was doing this during my podcast episode. I take 4 deep breaths in and 4 deep breaths out. I do that 4 times, and I don't usually do that when I'm in person. I don't do always my eyes closed, but like if I'm in public. But it's a great practice. That's helped me a lot, and to me, and that's how you keep balance of yourself. Not going super. Usually, the bad decisions you make are usually out of emotion. Because we're reacting out of emotion, not logic. And emotion is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but when you're making every decision emotional, not the greatest thing. Not the greatest thing. And it's good to sometimes look logically at things, and understanding the human nature at its true form is the best thing you can do for yourself. And look at it balanced, not from your perspectives, but what they call the third view. Almost like you're a bird looking down at the whole situation. And that, to me, it's almost like when you play Sims and you're playing the character and you're kind of watching them interact with people. And obviously, you're playing the character. You're not acting from that dude's emotions, because obviously in Sims you can't always feel that guy's emotions. You know, your character, but and then that way you build the best situation for yourself, and you're not ruin potential opportunities, and you're not as unhappy that way. You know, because really unhappiness is coming from it's all a feeling. You know, we're all looking for a feeling of things. The most why we do things is always for a feeling. You know, and that's what and I believe peace is to the point where you don't care about much about those things. You still obviously we still chase a feeling. We always to a point will, but peace is when bro, everything's amazing. No matter what happens, life is just incredible. You know, and just I love to read Daily Stoic every morning. It's such a beautiful thing. I wanted to share that with you guys. I've been lacking in videos. I'm really gonna start honing in it once again. A lot of personal things that came up in my life that I had to bring attention to. But I'm truly grateful to be here and to be making videos more daily and doing it once again. Much love to you guys.